Alright, on to day 2 at Windswept Highlands for CC Spectrum. Oh boy. Normally I like to do my Scorched Earth strat day, but yeah, I can't do that today. I lose the ability to use Surtur, one of my 2 necessary people for Invincibility duo. And I also can't use the Mirages from Nightingale, so that's kind of out the window. Not to mention there was the added necessity of rollout on our particular contracts, needing to bring all robots, and the need to commit flag-on-flag violence. Yeah, I probably don't want to do that till the end. Anyway, that strat was out the window, so I had to figure out something else to do. I will say today was definitely scary with the Lancers. Oh my gosh. Taking Mudrock out as part of a extra contract was definitely an interesting move on this one. Now, the Grudge Bearers also could be a problem, but slowly dripping them into my forces would alleviate that particular concern. That is, if I remember not to anger the Sentinels. Anyway, I'm not a huge fan of stall strats. It's not because they're boring or anything, it's just I know how bad I am at tunnel visioning. So stall strats are actually the strat that I have the highest likelihood of completely messing it up. In case you don't know what I mean, anyway, I decided I'm just going to go ahead and slowly drip feed them over time to me, so that way I can work with that, while also at the same time not messing with the Sentinels, so they're not entirely buffed, but they still do kind of hurt. I was trying out a few things originally before I brought in the robots, just to kind of see how I can get away with things. It kind of worked out well, but I realized I definitely use a robot here or two. In that decision, I realized that I'm going to be using them a lot, so Chave was the definite necessity for this particular daily. Was worth it in the end. That 50-second redeployment time for all the robots is incredibly handy. I did decide to use Mountain with Lancet on the right to hold down the right lane, and I focused on the left lane with Thorns and Blaze. Since Surtur was already out, I decided to go ahead and make it a little bit tougher by removing Spectre from my own roster as well. This just made things a little more interesting because I didn't have the Invincibility duo to work with. Now, the Lancers, let's just say this, the Lancers were the absolute terror of this map, so I had to rely on Red, Gravel, and Castle to take care of that. I'd like to say that I took care of them every single time, but remember, this is me who we're talking about here. I wasn't paying attention. Schwartz was definitely handy at taking out the shield guard that sits idly by the end zone for some reason. It's right there, just go in, put me out of my misery! Anyway, getting distracted once again by every little thing on the map causes the Lancers to completely obliterate the left side again. Nice. I will say using Thermal EX on the Sarkaz was definitely a lot of fun. Being able to spam him out quite a bit and also alert the forces and draw them in was a lot handier than having to go and use a fast redeploy on it. Best part about Thermal EX is that I can literally place him and just forget about it. He handles himself afterwards. And this just became pretty much a game of slowly fitting my ops with Sarkaz that were on standby and using Red, Phantom, and Castle to intercept the Lancers. As long as I also remember to retreat my fast redeploys me. What are you doing? She's still there. Retreat her already. Like I said, I'm not great at managing everything. So a lot of my failed attempts were because I wasn't fully paying attention to every specific side. This would result in either a Lancer skewing an operator of mine or a Sentinel waking everybody up, and then that causes the Clappers to then slap my operators into next Tuesday. At least one of the nice things about this map is that if things go wrong, everything goes wrong. Right, Red? Anyway, once I had finally disciplined myself well enough to get everything just right, I got it myself down to just the 3 banner boys left. This allowed me to get revenge on the suffering that they had caused me for the day. I let Myrtle hit them, shot them with a crossbow, blew them up, and poisoned the last one. Remember, no no survivors. And with all of that out of the way, I got the clear that I was looking for, turning a risk 12 into a risk 18. That definitely felt like an 18 to say the least. Oh boy. So, anyway, that is going to be all for this particular daily run. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this little video, and I will see you guys again very soon for the next daily. Whether you are a regular viewer or a patron supporting the channel on Patreon, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all again real soon.